Hey there, welcome to day 1219 of What You Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting the journey as I transition from the brick and mortar business and corporate world to the online world of business. And today, for Supersize Business, our challenge to look at an idiom every single day and see how it might apply to our business was, of course, crunching the numbers. And all I had were little ducks with numbers on them. And this one actually got a crunched nose, so crunching the numbers. Reminds me of the old days of the 10 key and the 12 key with the adding machines. And early on in my corporate career, we still did a lot of that when it came to quality and analyzing data. Still a lot of it we did on the calculators, and then we'd input the numbers and the averages, and luckily, computing technology advanced very quickly, and we could do most of our number crunching on the computers. We could create beautiful graphs. I remember the early days of Lotus 123. Anybody else remember Lotus 123? And then, of course, it became Excel, Microsoft Excel, and now, Google Docs and Google Sheets and all the other possibilities that are out there. But it didn't used to be that easy. I mean, I was telling my cousin the other day, we were cleaning and we're doing some work at his parents' house. They're moving to Florida and downsizing significantly. And they found my uncle's old slide rules. He's an engineer and worked in the aeronautics industry his whole career. And so they found a bunch of slide rules and were laughing. I'm like, I had to use those in college. You guys, his son was there as well, and he had just graduated from college the week before. And he was like, I've never even seen one of these. I'm like, I know that. That's amazing, isn't it? Because the kids now have grown up with their cell phones, have more calculating capability than our old engineering calculators had when I was in college. So there's such incredible and vast advancements for technology in the kids nowadays. There's no reason to not be able to easily and effortlessly crunch the numbers. Look at the figures, look at the facts, look at the information that's available to you so you can make better decisions and better choices. I am obviously feeling a little bit under the weather today. My sister would say it's allergies. I think I got a little bit of a cold, but it's probably a combination of both, because it's spring here in Wisconsin, and there's all kinds of junk floating around in the air. And we've had up and down weather for the last week, where it's been rainy and cold one day, hot and humid the next, then a beautiful day, and it's just been this roller coaster of weather. And we're going to get some more of that this week. It was beautiful yesterday, super duper rainy and cold the day before. Now today it's supposed to be nice, and by the end of the week it's going to be in the 90s, the mid to high 90s. So go figure, Wisconsin summer weather. Glad to have it, love to see the sunshine. But it sometimes wreaks havoc on my voice and my ability to pronunciate and speak. So we'll get through this quickly. So today we talked about crunching the numbers and the importance of that to grow and build and supersize your business. We have to know what kind of results we're getting, and one of the easiest ways to look at results is to look at the numbers and the results we're getting and pay attention to key performance indicators along the way to make sure that the projects that we're doing, the choices we're making, the products and services we're providing to people is actually solving their problems and getting them what they want in order to provide us with an income and get us what we want. Our annual challenge today, to do one thing every day that centers you, was all about love, and that love will unbalance us. But sometimes we need to be unbalanced in our love life, our love area of our life, in that part of our life, in order to create balance in the rest of our life. And I would say that is very true. When we first fall in love, we tend to be super off balance, and then it levels out a little and makes the other areas and aspects of our life work more smoothly. I mean, I'm glad I was married when my kids were little. I had my kids and my kids were little. It made life a little bit easier. There were two of us that could help share in the workload of raising kids. Anybody who's raised kids knows exactly what I'm talking about. Unless you had a nanny or something, it takes more than one person. It takes a village to raise a good human being. So love and how it unbalances us but helps to balance the rest of our life, and crunching the numbers. Starting a book challenge today, 8 books this month. But since I've got grandma duty starting in the middle of the month, I've got to quick get through my 8 books the first half of June. So I will be devoting some time to that. Today I've got it mapped out in my schedule for the first 15 days of the month. And then my schedule is pretty cleared for grandma duty for the end of the month. And then in July, or it might be August, we will pop into the next Get Up and Go challenge, because I really miss it when I'm not doing it. I love doing it. It's just my way of giving back and sharing some of the things that I've learned over my vast decades of incredible, some awesome business experience, some traumatic and devastating business experiences. But this process, the SOAP framework, I call it, SOAP framework, my lovely bars of soap. I need to make some new ones. These are looking pretty ugly. But they served me in 2020 very well. I need to make some new ones. And then I like teaching that framework because I know it's something that anybody can use to make their life better really, really quickly. It doesn't take 30 days, but by going through 30 days, it allows us the opportunity to go through an example in each area and aspect of our lives that are important: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution. And then this year I added communication and confidence, because they're two foundational areas that all of us need to continually improve in for our entire life, right? We need to always be working on those things. So that's it. That's all I've got today. I'm going to rest my voice today. Go out, have an amazing day. If I can help you in any way, ask, particularly the first half of this month, because the second half of this month, there's no telling what's going to happen. All right, have an amazing day, and I will, of course, be back tomorrow to report what I'm doing now to grow and build and go from the offline to the online world and the online world to the offline world, back and forth in 2021. All right, have an awesome day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.